What's up guys, Guillaume there, and welcome back to Pro Cycling 2023 for episode number 45 of the Drapac Jaguar Career Mode. In today's episode, we shall do two of the main races in March with the Singapore cycling race and the Ubu Cycling Friends, the two races replacing Paris-Nice and Tirreno Adriatico. If I seem tired, like small eyes, everything, it's because I did the community management of the Santos Tour Down Under, the women's one that is, and that was this morning at 5 a.m. It's 2 p.m. I'm knackered, but hopefully we can make it back. And on the way, for stage one of this Singapore cycling tour, we begin with the stage between Pantai Ide and Tolala. It's sprint stage, where hopefully Guillaume can do well. He's got a +2. I mean, historically, I've done very badly on the sprints this year, so let's hope that we can do anything better this year. I had anticipated the peloton to split on the Silhouette climb, hence my rhythm with the climb with Joshua Kench. It didn't work. We got dropped. Quite surprisingly, actually. Did not think we'd get dropped. I thought we'd be able to stay with the first group. The answer seems to be 22 seconds for a group of 22. With a lot of good riders, the world champion is there, Molano is there, Kasper Asgren is there, so Mats Pedersen is there, yep. But we came back thanks to a great effort by Mr. Kench. We've got some corners as we try to lead out the sprint in Tolala. Why can't this be like a straight line? Why do we need corners? Who felt like corners were needed in this finish? Because I personally don't think they are, if I'm being really honest. Ben Askey is going to step aside. Great effort by him. Josh Tarling is going to propel Michael Matthews, who himself is going to launch Caleb Ewan, but it's not going to be a win for us. It's a win for Juan Sebastian Molano today in Tolala, ahead of Paul Penouet. There's no way there's no way Tarling's third. Groschartner's third on the sprint. Fuck off. Immediately into the difficult things with the mountain stage and a -3 for Ruben Thompson today, a -2 for Michael Matthews. +2 for Ben Healy. I guess we're going to have to go for the Irishman as we have the Palopo climb at 12 kilometers at an average gradient of 7% and a max of 13. It's going to be difficult. And the prequel to the climb already put a strain on the riders. We've gone back dramatically with Michael Matthews unable to stay at the front. Same goes to Joshua Tarling. Ben Healy, Ruben Thompson are struggling, doing better, but struggling nonetheless for the former Irish champion and former Kiwi champion. Ben Askey just got dropped, but that's completely fine. Caleb Ewan is soon going to join the Britishman. 10 kilometers to go in the stage, and yeah, don't expect fireworks from me today. We're getting some activity at the front of the group here. Ben Healy, to be fair, in his defense, he's doing a lot better than I thought he would. Because there's going to be a sprint for the win in this group of 7 riders here with the likes of Magnus Sheffield, Primož Roglic, Tadej Pogačar and others. But Ben is probably going to be able to finish in a group right behind them. And that is absolutely perfect, absolutely amazing by Ben. +2 only, but it's going to be a top 10 finish for Ben Healy today, which I'm a big fan of. It's a win for Elan Van Velda. He was in shape on the UAE Tour. He defeats Tadej Pogačar and Primož Roglic. Tish Benoit is going to come through in P5 with Yates, Magnus Sheffield, and a very, very late comeback by Ben Healy to see him in the low top 10 positions. Come on. Back to some sprints here in Singapore between Sampano and Cariango, 172 kilometers, sorry. +2 for Caleb Ewan. I'll study the end of the route and see if there's corners to make a long distance strain. But +5 for Michael Matthews, +5 for Josh Tarling. Fitness peak for Ben Healy, who's only got a +1. This is my best chance at winning a mass sprint on a World Tour race this year. We've got our train on the way. Ruben Thompson just crashed, but he's back on the bike, which is good. And yeah, let's try to do better. I forgot to put effort on Ben Askey. Nice. So it's always great when the plan goes how it's meant to. There's a few corners, but it should be fine. Although I'd like to lead here with Ben heading into the final 5 kilometers. How is Guillaume Martin better than Ben Askey on the flat terrain? Doesn't make sense. Habib has taken the lead. We'll have Josh Tarling soon do the same for us. Ben Askey's going to step aside Josh Charling, Michael Matthews, Caleb Ewan. For once, we're well positioned, even though Caleb is losing some ground to the Aussie champion of Michael Matthews. 1.8 kilometers. There, Michael Matthews has been blocked by Mike Tennyson. Mike Tennyson has completely blocked us. We're gonna try and propel Caleb, but yeah, he's just lost so much momentum due to Mike Tennyson being an absolute cunt, and it's a win for Van Aert ahead of Matt Pedersen and Sebastian Molyneux. Yeah, Mike Tennyson, you're banned. A Healy profiler for today's stage 4 of this race. A+2 for Ben Healy between Boku and Bangoa. It's gonna be interesting. We've got good days for everyone. Benaski is still injured. Though if you could maybe stop, it'd be nice. I don't know, like get some painkillers or something. Just don't get caught by the ECI. But yeah, we've got a +2 for Ruben Thompson, who'll be able to provide good help. Josh Charling as well. GC-wise, is only 1:14 down. I can't remember if there's a time trial on this race, but if there is one, he would be well placed. The climb coming up is typically the kind of climb where you'd get dropped by the AI. Not during the climb, but in that very steep transition from uphill to basically -7, -10%. Also, I mean, I could also get dropped in the climb if they go 99. That could also work. Juan Margil leading the peloton with Paul Lapera and Anton Charmich. We've got 2 riders in the breakaway: Leo Bizio, I think, and Floris De Tier. But yeah, let's be honest, they're not going to challenge for the win. Courtney Nielsen just came back from basically a parallel position with the floor. That's talent. You're taking the piss. Ben Healy just crashed with Ruben Thompson. Okay, Ben Healy's already back on the bike. Ruben Thompson's taking a bit more time, but he is also on the bike. I'm going to stop Joshua Kench because I had attacked because no one in the peloton was pacing. So I figured I'd just unleash a very small attack just to prevent other riders from coming back. But now I really should not do that. We're going to try and set the riders up for a very good finish here at the Bangoa climb. Not sure if leading with Ben Healy is the wisest decision I could have taken. Spoiler alert, it's not. Oh my god, can I stop being blocked by everyone? Genuinely. Anton Charmich now. Like, what did I do to deserve this? The entirety of Bora has made a barrage here just to block anyone. Ben Healy's getting peppered. Wow, and he's also peppering Michael Matthews. Oh, I did not. Oh, come on, can you not stop just being pricks? Tadej Pogacar wins atop the Bangoa climb, taking his revenge on Van Wilder and Primož Roglic. P4 for Deschelling. I'm very glad that Bora's not winning. It's deserved. The Healy stage today, but I think it can suit us between Panoang and Senyai, because the end is flat. The final 30 kilometers are completely flat. I just need Caleb Ewan to make every climb. And I think his +1 could make it work. Or the +5 of Michael Matthews. I'm not sold on who I'll try to win with today. We've got 15k to go. You can see that Michael Matthews has no energy, because I tried to send him in the breakaway, and the breakaway never really took a lot of time. I think at best we had like 2 minutes 15, and that was at the very start of the stage when Michael was able to attack, but the peloton chased us down, and then it was the KM contenders that joined us, so it was basically impossible to make things work. I think there's a crash because the yellow jersey is dropped. The yellow jersey of Van Wilder just got dropped with 5 to go. That is an L for Van Wilder, clearly dropping at the worst possible moment as Josh Charling is going to propel Ben Healy and Caleb Ewan towards what should be. I was going to say an easy sprint, but no, because Van Aert and Vandenberg are here. There's no way they hold on for that long. Vandenberg has been sprinting for 5 kilometers. He started his effort before Ben Healy. You're taking the piss. You are taking the piss. It's P3 for Caleb Ewan. Vandenberg started sprinting before Ben Healy. This doesn't look like a stage that I'm going to enjoy. This is a nightmare when it comes to positioning. It's ridiculous. It goes from steep to not steep to just downhill to fuck off. Well, it's a good thing I've got a +5 on both Joshua and Ben, because I'm gonna need them. Where on that portion where the road is going to go down, so I need to be well placed. Ben Healy has followed the instruction to the letter. Josh Charling has done the same, to be fair. Well done to him. Alright. I think I'm well positioned enough with Ben. The same applies to Josh Charling. 39 riders left in the first group. We've got 4 riders from Drapak Jaguar in the lead group. And I expected them to increase the rhythm. I did not think it would be this high. But David Gaudu has gone completely bonkers. And he's dropped us. He's dropped us. There's no other words. We're behind. Ben Healy is now dropped with Josh Charling right behind him. Oh, there's no way we're not going to come back. Are they actually going to go to 99 until the end now? Oh, fuck off. Oh, we're fucked. Our race is done. They're going to go 99 until the end now. Yeah, we're done. Oh, yeah, we're done now. Because they're going to recover energy in the downhill portion as well. Yeah, we're done. Shit. Ben Healy is right behind. There's only there's 30 seconds for that group, but I don't think that they're gonna pace. No one has teammates in that group, so I'm hoping, I'm secretly hoping that they just slow down. Bilbao is leading the downhill portion, but he's by far the best downhill rider in the group, which makes sense. No, Julien, arrête d'attaquer. Sorry, Julien, why are you attacking? Why? It's flat. That does not give you any advantage whatsoever. Josh Charling is going to sacrifice his white jersey, or at least his chances of being the white jersey by pacing, although there's no competition for him in the lead group. 2 kilometers until the summit of this climb. If I can come back on them, it's perfect, but I don't think I will. Oh, Josh Charling has been stellar. Josh Charling has been an absolute godsend in this climb. Ben Healy has managed to come back. The energy level is drastically low for the Irish rider, but it is an 11-man group. With Ben Healy, 500 meters until the summit. Don't accelerate. I am begging, I am praising the Lord. Do not accelerate. Ben has so far so good. We're gonna have to. I can't go any further. Bilbao and Georg Zimmermann. Shut up. Georg Zimmermann? No. How? In what world? Ben Healy had the legs to go and win the stage. Because Pello Bilbao is going to win today in Kota Banteng. The question is, who's going to come second? Probably Tadej Pogacar, if we're being honest. We're going to move into P2 of the GC, I think. Although a lot of us are going to be tied here. Acceleration by Tadej Pogacar. Shit. I'll leave his wheel just for him to attack with 2.4k to go. Ben, do you mind taking the wheel of Pavel Sivakov, or is that difficult to ask? It's a win today for Pello Bilbao. He was very, very strong. Ben Healy was stronger, but I just misplaced my my rider. P2 for Tadej Pogacar, P3 for Van Velde, P4 for Ben Healy. What a stage that was. Sprint stage with a +5 for Caleb Ewan today and a +5 for Michael Matthews. Good. I think I can try to get P7. Also, I've just realized this is the final stage of the Singapore Cycling Challenge. It may say 7 out of 8 on the screen, but it isn't. It's 7 out of 7. So Ben Healy is going to end up P3 unless he crashes. Points wise, that I can't do anything. Mountain wise, I won't do anything. Best young rider, it's us. Big ups Josh Charling, winning ahead of Finlay Pickering and Ruben Thompson. Speaking of Ruben Thompson, go get water. Best team, not me. Okay, so if I don't win here, I'll have won 0 stages on a World Tour race for the first time in a very long time. Final 6 kilometers where we're getting blocked and bullied again, this time by Clément Rousseau for the team Red Bull. Let's go 99 with Josh Charling. Let's put Ben Askey to the side. I don't think Caleb is badly positioned. I think I may have gone a bit too early with Josh Charling, and Axel Zangl getting in the way of my train is not going to help. Michael Matthews is going to launch. It's too early. It's way too early for Michael Matthews and Caleb Ewan, who's going to fall short once again on this race. It's going to be a P3 finish. It's a win for Van Aert ahead of Tobias Bayer. Who are you? It's P3 for Caleb Ewan. We have not won on a cycling race in a World Tour race for the first time in many seasons. When the second race of the episode begins, I've realized that this is 9 stages, so you're gonna have 17 stages. Just prepare popcorn, drinks, because it's probably like a 35, 36 minutes episode. Laza Nagarja for this first stage. Healy 1, our train, or our sprinter is Matthew Walls, our train is non-existent, so I'll be using everyone else. Sorry, I hadn't realized because, well, they said it was a hilly stage. This is a 20-kilometer climb at a max height of 4,800 meters. We're climbing the fucking Mont Blanc. And people are just like, this sprint stage, my guy, don't worry. What the fuck? 6k to go. I'm not seeing a lot of trains made by the opposition, so I'm gonna use mine. I'm gonna use my own. We just came back on the breakaway. That's also one of the reasons as to why I made a train, because the breakaway had a minute lead with 10 to go. But either way, 5k to go. Alright, 4k to go. Matthew Waltz in the winner of Corbin Strong, himself in the wheel of Kellen O'Brien. We're going to launch the effort now with Kellen O'Brien. 2k to go. We're well placed. Quentin Paché is in the wheel of Archie Ryan. I think we're going to do what we weren't able to do on the Singapore race and claim our first stage, and why it's a top 3. Mountains, the kind of mountains that like you don't see often in cycling. We have Carola, we have the Lungmar High Road, and finally Chagba High Road. This probably goes up to a solid 4,000 meters yet again. Plus 5 for Archie Ryan though. I mean, the lack of wins on the Singapore race clearly sparked the riders here to be in a good shape. I stand corrected. The finish is going to be a lot higher because we're already nearing 5,000 meters here, and the finish is it's higher than this climb. Cool. And the breakaway has started. The final climb of the day. I can't see the fucking name because of the young rider classification appearing on screen. I do not care about Nicola Burratti. Please remove that. But I can tell you it's 5,331 meters high for the Chagba High Road. Yes, Kellen O'Brien got dropped by the breakaway. We've got Fedeli and Burratti in the lead. Taco Van Aron slightly behind, with Kellen O'Brien not really paying attention to what's going on nowadays. Archie Ryan is well positioned as well. We've got some leaders that have attacked though. Gegenhardt, Nairo Quintana. Basically all of the GC favorites. The only one missing is Archie Ryan. Nice one, Archie. Is Jonas Vingegaard in the lead group? Yep, of course he is. Cool. Max Paul is going to protect Archie Ryan for the upcoming kilometers, and Luc Plapp is going to increase his rhythm. Hi, as you can see, I kind of forgot to talk over the video because I didn't record the right portion of it. Still, it's a win for Alessandro Fedeli today ahead of Burratti and Kellen O'Brien. The best GC rider was Archie Ryan, followed by Luc Plapp and Remco Evenepoel. And there was very little gap, like at best 20 seconds between Archie and Remco. For some reason, I don't think I'm gonna like this stage, because we've got a 43-kilometer time trial. The effort has begun for Luc Plapp. It has also begun for Archie Ryan. I'm very scared for Archie. This is not a time trial that I think suits him. To be fair, there's no time trial that suits him. But a 43-kilometer straight line, it does not strike me as the ideal race for Luc Plapp, so we'll make it work. Luc Brand is going to completely explode. The same will be the case for Alessandro Fedeli and Nicolo Burratti. So yeah, currently leading in Bainang is Stefan Besega. I'm hoping Luc Plapp does a good performance. I think he's got the legs to get a good result today. And maybe move into the leader's jersey, although Remco Evenepoel exists. And he's already on his way to overtake Lorenzo Fortunato. Final 2 kilometers for Luc Plapp. He was leading at the intermediates. I did not see by how much. Remco Evenepoel crossed the line. It's a disappointing effort. A minute behind Besega. Across the line for the Aussie time trial champion. P3 18 seconds behind Stefan Besega, who will take the win today in Bainang. The question is who takes the lead of the GC. I'm gonna make an early bet and say Luc Plapp is going to be the new leader of the race. I don't think Archie Ryan can be within 45 seconds. No 301 he loses. Luc Plapp is the new leader of this race. I'll be honest, I do like my my Himalayan climbs. I like my my alpinism. When I saw that the stage began in Latse, I was like, wait, Lhasa is at an altitude of 4,000 meters. And we've got a 27-kilometer climb coming up. Where the fuck are we going? And it's going to be a win for the breakaway, with Menegoto managing to take the win in Tingri ahead of Christian Scaroni and Max van der Meulen. The best place rider in the breakaway was 6 minutes behind, hence the slight rhythm from Nick Schultz. The gap is 4:45. The jersey stays on the shoulders of Luke Plapp, who's had a very, very calm day. Alright, I simulated one of the sprint stages because it was just this for about 155 kilometers, and I couldn't bother just doing one downhill because the game does not know how to handle downhill. But we start with a good 10 kilometers at minus 10%. My favorite kind of climb. Final 5 kilometers of this stage, the breakaway attempt was unsuccessful. Lenny Kemna being in the break meant that the peloton never allowed the breakaway to have any freedom, any liberty whatsoever. Archie Ryan has stepped aside. We are once again sprinting for Matthew Walls here in Kathmandu, the capital of Nepal. And there goes Max Paul with Kellen De Bruyne. Sorry, Jacob Bruyne is sent about the place for Lyon. But either way, it's a mass sprint, and it's gonna be a mass win for Japak Jaguar Japak. Nope, still no. Japak Jaguar, that one. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4. Walls, Plapp, O'Brien, Max Paul gets in. I did not change the difficulty from the Paris to this, by the way. I was just shit on Paris. Every single rider in my team has triggered his fitness peak, which is simply perfect, and the race days are just great to see. 100 kilometers, 117 kilometers celebrating Kathmandu and Dunga. Is Dunga a town? I'm learning new things every day. I think Dunga was like a tap of a well in the Nepalese culture, but I stand corrected. This is a ridiculously difficult stage so far that the riders have to endure here in Nepal. We managed to catch Attila Valter. The breakaway was co-op. It was a 10-man breakaway with the likes of Lenny Kemna and, as I had mentioned, the presence of Jan Christen. The breakaway did not like it at all, hence the strong rhythm of the peloton, hence the lack of riders as well in said peloton, as Nick Schultz is trying to give water to Corbin Strong, which he does so successfully. Back on protection, you go. Luke Plapp is being protected by Archie Ryan, who actually is not my mountain leader. That would be Max Paul, who managed to do a better time trial than him. So I figured I'd move to Max as my race leader, upright race leader. But yeah, this is completely crazy. We've got 22k left in Sailungla, and we don't have many riders left, as there's an attack here by Jonas Vingor. Nice. Small mistake on my end. I got myself dropped. Good thing is, the peloton is completely out of energy. So I think Archie Ryan has what it takes to bring us back. But yeah, that's a mistake on my end. I was pacing 59, just recovering energy. Did not see that there was a very slight uphill gradient. And yeah, I lost it. But we're back in the main peloton. Thank you, Archie Ryan, as there's an attack here by Tugan. I think everyone's dead. I think I'm the only team with energy here. Can confirm I am, because with 9k to go, we're now in a downhill portion towards the foot of Dunga. And Archie Ryan has managed to lead Max Paul and Luke Plapp towards what I believe will be a GC win. No one here can threaten us. Masnada isn't here. Remco Evenepoel has been dropped. Nico Dens is in another planet. Max van der Meulen is not here. Jonas Vingor has completely exploded as well. Luke Plapp is on his way to win his first 1 week race, I believe, with Drapac Jaguar, and it is absolutely deserved. And I think we're going to make the win even more symbolic. Max Paul has dropped everyone but Luke Plapp to make it a 1-2 today for Drapac Jaguar. We're going to give the win to Max Paul because he deserves it. Absolutely unbelievable performance today by the team. It's a 1-2 atop Dunga here in Nepal for stage 8 of the OO Cycling Friends. Nice, well done. No, because Luke Plapp is coming back. No, Max, sprint. Good. Max Paul wins. Final stage of this race, final stage of this episode between Kamalamai and Rumjata, 124 kilometers, and a lot of climb still yet to be climbed here on this tour. because we'll start with the Sinduli Gadi Pass, followed by the Manebanyang climb, the Okaldunga Pass, the Okaldunga Center climb towards a downhill in Rumjatar. But there's cobbled for around 15 kilometers. Why? I'm a bit surprised there, because with 40k to go, I don't have a lot of energy. I really don't. So, what's the plan? I don't know what to do here. I'm hoping that that's like a very similar case for everyone. I think the fact that there's only 23 riders left in the first group pays testament to the fact that not many riders have energy. I'll be honest, Luke Plapp is not happy at all with the current rhythm. I'm not even attacking. I haven't done anything of the sort. I'm merely following the peloton, just gradually increasing my rhythm, but nothing more. And Luke is not a fan at all of this. 4 riders for Sky, 2 riders for Direct Energy, and 3 riders from us, with the breakaway and in the lead Tobias Haaland Johannesson, followed by Sergio Higuita. And we had to make a choice, and the choice was to try and prevent the likes of Remco Evenepoel to win the GC. I had to accelerate with Max Poole and Archie Ryan, and it dropped Luke Plapp. Hopefully the Aussie can come back, the current GC leader, but I wouldn't be so sure. He's got, a minute, actually 30 seconds. Gap is coming down, but there's still 25k to go, and when you have no energy with 25 kilometers left of a mountain stage, you're going to struggle to see the end of it. And actually, I think I'm gonna make my mind up. I think Luke, sorry, I really like you, but we're gonna go for both the GC, and I want to get the stage as well with Max. I want to be greedy. I want to be Tate McRae. Actually, I'd love to know Tate McRae. I do, I digress. But we're gonna have to accelerate with Max. Try to put the hammer down and try to finish this cycling friends on a high. You can see here the breakaway right there, struggling. And who wouldn't be? It's the end of the road for European champion. It's the end of the road for Nairo Quintana. And it leaves Max Poole versus Sergio Higuita and Tobias Haaland Johannesson. And we're going to attack with Max. Drop Higuita, drop Johannesson. And I was by far the strongest rider on this race. No questions asked. Nairo Quintana is going to try and drop Archie Ryan. We'll see if Archie can do well. Luke is trying to stay with Kelderman Jorgensen. I reckon if Luke can stay with this group, the podium position can be there for the current leader, for the Aussie. But it's not an easy task at all that I'm asking for good old Lukey boy. That sounded really bad. Higuita Johannesson came back. Props to them. Fucking hell, well done. Max Poole, 4k to go, and he will be crowned winner of this Cycling Friends, this first ever edition, and you better believe that I will bring it back, not next year, but I will bring it back, because this was incredibly fun. I absolutely loved that race. If you want to get it, it's on PCM mode, it's probably called the Tour of Tibet or something like that. Max Poole wins in Rumjatar and wins the entire thing ahead of Tobias Johannesson, Sergio Higuita. Nairo Quintana is going to claim P4 of the stage, quickly followed by Archie Ryan, who himself will claim P2 of the general classification. I do not think Luke Plapp has done enough to prevent anyone else from overtaking him. So I think it could be, I think there is a world where the podium of the GC is Max Poole, Archie Ryan, and Luke Plapp. I believe that could be a thing, because Gegenhardt isn't here, Arensman is not here. Luke Plapp, after crashing 25k ago, finishes in P10. Respectable effort, stellar effort, actually, from the GC leader. This was so fun to play. And here are your podiums of the Cycling Friends after stage 9. Max Poole has taken the stage today and has taken the GC that he wins ahead of Lucas Plapp and Archie Ryan for a 1-2-3 of Drapac Jaguar. Simply relentless, ruthless aggression from the team. Dominant in the mountain, where I'll be honest, the fitness peak helped, and the fact that no one else fitness peaks, because I'm trying to see Jonas Vingegaard on that top 10, and he's yet to be seen. Max Poole wins the best climber classification thanks to his win today, big ups. He also takes the points classification thanks to his win ahead of Luke Plapp and Tobias Johannesson. big ups. It's a 1-2 for the best young rider classification, and if I haven't won best team, I'm gonna ask questions. There we go, 30 minutes quicker than Team Sky. In the next episode, Melano San Remo, the Tour of California, De Pan, E3, Vevonchem. If you want to see the next episode of the Drapac Jaguar career mode, then please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't so already. If you enjoyed today's video, then also do leave a like. That says a lot and helps me out massively. Apologies for the lack of energy. Again, tired, down under and everything. And I'll catch you in the very, very near future. My name is Guillaume. Have an amazing day. See ya.
Pass me the funk, get your funk on, girl, and don't you